Hello everyone, it's AJ, and today we have a brand new chapter of Bungo Stray Dogs. Basically, we're getting the second half of last month's of chapter 121, because, yeah, that was a thing. Oh, we have fucking Mind Dazai coming back, and, oh, let's go. So, we have 20 pages to round off this chapter, and we have 2 double spreads. Ooh. So, yeah, how is everyone feeling after this chapter? Because I know this is a bit late. I know. So, yeah, you've probably already read it by the time this comes out. I'm very sorry. Life is a bitch. So, yeah, there was some feelings for sure. Why? Some things hurt. There was no need. Actually, it's Bungo Stray Dogs. It makes sense. But, like, that's not the point. Like, give a break. But anyway, shall we, like, actually dive into the pain that is this chapter? Yeah. So, we start off with Dazai's eyes. Lovely dead eyes just staring at us. Especially because, like, at the end of, like, the last chapter, it was, like, actually just being like, I know who you are. I know what you are. And it's like, okay. So we kind of get the little dead look eye in Dazai's eyes. It's like, cool, that's our response to that little cliffhanger from last month. But yeah, let's not linger on that, because we're just gonna deal with Akutagawa getting fucking done in by Gozen. Yeah, we're back to that again. So, Akutagawa held up by Gozen. Well, the Gozen that's picked him. Because we still have the numerous fucking Gozens, don't we? Stupid fucking thing. I hate it here. But yeah, so this particular Gozen is going in for a lovely little slice. You know, its favourite thing to do. Just gonna stab everyone and make them turn into bubbles. Woohoo! That's not the case at all, because just as Gozen is about to go in for the final little stab, Atsushi pushes Akutagawa out of the way. Hello? Okay, this is what we're going to do. And then we just see, like, the sword just going towards Atsushi, and it's like, yeah, this isn't going to end well, is it? And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Yeah, it does not end well, does it? Fuck no, because we start off the next page with the look in Atsushi's eye when you see the fucking blade approaching to then get the slash. Like, great. Our main character, the actual main character of the series, is getting slashed, which then will turn into bubbles, which... Are you fucking kidding me? He's getting taken away from this world. This is just the beginning of the chapter. What the fuck is happening for the rest of the chapter, you may ask? Well, we'll get there, but still, that's not the point of this, like, fairy moment. Because we also get, at the very bottom, Akutagawa's fucking face. Oh my god, the eyes, the little, like, pinpointed, like, white iris on it was like, oh my god. Like, yeah. Really? Especially, like, as the couple little panels after that, it's just, like, actually just fucking falling apart. Which then leads us into the fucking page that hurts the most. Like, Atsushi, boy, why are you so fucking happy and content? Well, maybe not happy, but, like, you're fucking content enough to say this. And I'm not happy with you about this. Your face should not look like this. It should not, in the slightest. Like, can you not? Like, no. Especially as you're just, like, saying casually to Akutagawa, just being like, right, consider us even away with you, you fool. I'm sorry, but no, you're really gonna bring in a fucking parallel to fucking chapter 88 at this point, right? Really? You're gonna do that to us? Like, you cannot mirror that like this, Atsushi. Like, it's nothing. Why do you do this at the beginning of the chapter? Like, we're only, like, 4 pages in. 4 pages in. And this is what you've done. Are you happy? Oh. But speaking of, like, chapter 88, let's just kind of go down that path, because we get Akutagawa's fucking reaction, right? Do we not get a fucking flashback to fucking chapter 88 with his fucking moment of his throat getting fucking slashed and telling Atsushi to fucking run like a fucking fool and get out of here? Like, can we not? Like, come on. Also, fucking Akutagawa's eyes. Oh my god. See, just this page in general, right? With the expressions in Akutagawa's eyes. Like, Akutagawa just went, you know what? I am just going to bring all the fucking emotions in these eyes. Like, you want to be scared, you want to be frightened, you want to be content, you want to be like, what the actual fuck is going on here? Done. We got you sorted in 5 fucking pages. Can you not? Oh, especially now, as Atsushi is now turning into bubbles. Sorry, I just hate this so much. Like, great, our main character is turning into bubbles, and Akutagawa is watching this with his own eyes, and we're getting, like, the very emotional eyes, like Harakawa's fucking speciality. Like, let's just get all the emotions in these eyes. Oh, like, kill me. Especially as we go into this big ass page of Akutagawa fucking shouting out to him, because what has happened? Oh yeah, Akutagawa now knows who the fuck Atsushi is. He's actually remembered him because he calls out to him as Were Tiger, his favourite fucking nickname for him. Are you kidding me? Right now. This is not cool in the fucking slightest. No, because why did it have to be Atsushi sacrificing himself to bring Akutagawa back to normal again? Like, to let him regain his fucking memories and just bring back himself. Like, why did it have to be that traumatic? Like, you see where I'm coming from, like, and I will be honest, do you know what? See, the very first time I read chapter 88, I didn't give a fuck, right? I was not the biggest Akutagawa fan. He's grown on me since then, but up until that point, I did not give a fuck. So now it hurts, because I'm like, great, we're doing parallels. I am a sucker for a parallel, right? And especially when it's as tragic as fucking this, right? It is so fucking to tell people, is like, why you all worked up this week, KJ? Well, see, these 2 fucking characters that spent so much time trying to fucking kill each other in the beginning have now spent numerous chapters sacrificing themselves for the other. Like, no, I'm a sucker for it. And it's annoying right now. Oh god, and this is 6 pages in. We still have fucking 14 to go. And this is how we start. But don't worry, because what's the next page? Oh yeah, it's the fucking chapter card. Sorry, we've already had, obviously, the beginning half of 121, right? We've now just had the 5 pages of this. Now we're getting a title card. But the thing is, it's not just any title card. No, because Asagiri and Harakawa just being like, you know what, we're making a whole big ass point about what the title of this fucking chapter is, even if there's only like 11 pages left of it. Yeah. Like, what is wrong? No, sorry. Like, oh, Jesus. It's like the fact that it's called, like, a mysterious thing called the heart. Yeah, the heart that makes you do stupid things like sacrifice yourself. That. Yeah, that's the crazy thing that the heart will do. Oh, jeez. the fact that it has a full page, they're just like, yeah, by the way, this is important. Sorry, it's just really fucking annoying. Well, maybe not annoying, but it's just really, really kind of moment. Oh, jeez. But, yeah, so, however, like, despite that our main character has been sliced, I was about to say sliced and diced. Well, he kind of has been diced. He's turned into bubbles. Sliced and bubble-fied. Stupid. This isn't the end of Atsushi, because now we're just like following his little thought process and everything like that. We're just kind of following him in his wee thoughts, and he notes that like something was always off from like the beginning because of him, right? And like we get like the 4 panels of like everyone who's been like, well, attacked by Gozen for the most part, right? And then like the iconic little bubbles in the middle, the fucking bubbles. The fucking bubbles. Honestly, I cannot wait to stop talking about these fucking bubbles. You know that? Like, I hate the fact that I've had to say, like, oh yes, this person turns into bubbles. This person's turned into bubbles. There's, like, why? This person melted and turned into bubbles. Like, I hate this here. So I'm so happy when this little thing gets to fuck. Oh, but, yeah. So we get that wee panel, but it's, like, funny because, like, Akutagawa's in it, and it's like, yeah, everyone else in the panels did not survive. They basically got the stabby stab. And yet there's literally just Akutagawa just being like, yeah, I'm still going, haha, fuck yous. Yeah, I did that. Oh well, cool. I can't be fucked redoing that. Oh, but yeah. Like, see looking at this panel, right? See seeing Tanizaki's again. Oh my god, like, see just like the shock of just that he's just talking and then there's the fucking blade just coming out his fucking eye. Like, what? God, it feels like so long ago. It's actually insane. And yet, like, in the time period of this fucking, like, moment, it was like, what, maybe like 5 minutes ago. It's so fucking weird. And yet that was like, what, a year ago? Like, it's happened within like a year of that happening. Like, what is this? Time, the irony of complaining about time in this present arc is not lost on me, and especially as we go further into this whole chapter. I just realised that now as I'm starting to complain about time, and I'm like, yeah, we're now gonna get all fucking timey-wimey in a minute now as I fucking explain what's happening. Oh, for God's sake. But also, just a reminder that, like, there was a time where Gozen put his fucking hand through Atsushi's chest. I also forgot that was a thing. I looked at that, I was like, oh yeah, that did happen. Oh, but anyway, so Atsushi's, like, reflecting on, like, the whole fucking weird-ass situation, right? Because he's, like, the only one who's been properly spared, like, from Gozen's blade, like, the fucked-up blade, the bubble blade, the bubble blade. Well, I was, like, obviously, everyone else wasn't so lucky. And always noting that it was Fyodor just being like, yeah, don't do that. So, basically, stopping Gozen for, like, the very first time, but they were just going, like, in for the fucking kill, right? And it's all just because Atsushi is the bookmark. What the fuck is this fucking bookmark? Not that that's really explained properly, but yeah, you're a bookmark. Cool. Thanks. That bullshit. Oh, but like, Atsushi makes, like, such, like, a perfect observation, because he says, like, there was never a moment where, like, he said those that got, like, cut, like, you know, like, attacked by Gozen and whatnot, got, like, stabbed, right? That they were actually dead. So, like, see, like, everyone in the comments, like, being like, oh, all these, like, this for, like, the past year or so, just being like, yeah, they're definitely no dead. They're, like, there's probably a way to bring them back. That's just basically kind of solidified that point. So, hell yeah, let's go to you guys. Yous must be celebrating. I'm so proud. Not that I would really want to think that they were dead, but you know what? It's this thing, you never fucking know. Asagiri might have just really had the moment and be like, do you know what? I'm just going to kill off everybody. And I mean just everybody, because I can't be fucked with all these characters. Especially because there's like 50 plus offers at this point in the series. That's a lot of fucking people to like juggle around. So I wouldn't actually blame him in the slightest if he just went, I'm just going to like get rid of all the cast. So then I'm just going to have this teeny little handful again. And it's more manageable. Then Atsushi is just like, yeah, there's like another like really, really important thing, right? And it's like, I just don't have any other ideas. It's just like such a very Atsushi thing to say. And it's just like, I just do not know at all. I do not know what to do. Which then like brings us into our first like double spread. And it's just like Atsushi like isolated in this like blurry world. Like, I love it, because it's like, what the actual fuck is this? Like, what is going on here? Like, he was just stabbed, and yet now he's in this, like, little, like, blurry void, and, like, yeah. So let's go! So he's got, like, these little, like, dead eyes going on, as we see, like, the environment, like, around him. And there's, like, these figures that are, like, passing by, like, kind of like uniformly, you know, like there's no major details to them. It's like there's no facial expressions or anything like that. It's just like basic like person design and whatnot, and just like going in kind of rows and just like traversing, right? And they've got like this kind of, though that you can see that they're a person, they've still kind of got like a wee kind of blocky, pixelated like aura around them. I don't know if that's the kind of best way to describe it, but it's just like, because you can clearly see what they are, right? But they've just got like kind of little blocks that kind of just follow them as well, so it's like they're still kind of loading in a weird way if you're trying to make it like kind of digitalized in a digital kind of sense. So yeah, it's like, okay, this is strange, this is interesting. Like even like actually like glances at his own hand, right? And then it's like the motion blur to it, I kind of like that. And it's just like, obviously, like, he gets a bit concerned, because it's like, why is his hand doing this? Clearly he is not old enough to have like the old Windows where if it crashed you could just move the box around and it would just fall around. Yeah, I'm that old. I don't know why that just came to my head. I was like, oh, that is what it's like. It's like you get like the repeats and it's like, oh, just move the box around. Windows error message, let's go. Oh my god, I can't believe I just basically aged myself. Oh god. Right, bringing it back to this. I was about to say bring it back to the present, but do you know what? That doesn't even work. Like, let's go back to this weird ass void, shall we? With the weird pixelated people that aren't really pixelated. Oh, but anyway, in this weird ass voidy ass place, Dazai returns, and like he just states that this is like the realm of Gozen. It's like just have like a wee sign. It's like, this is the realm of Gozen. Oh, I love that like Dazai is like perfectly clear, yet everyone else is like imperfect with all these little kind of, I don't, how would best describe it? Well, the weird kind of boxy things, you know? Like, it's nice that he is just like clear as day, this is a person. Obviously, like, Atsushi is also like clear as fuck, right? But it's a bit biased because it's Atsushi, we're following him. It's his point, it's his point of view. So like we get into our other double spread with this, right? And it's just like the two of them now in the void, but we don't have like any of the people in the background. It's literally just like the two of them, and it's just to kind of show how vast this like space is. And Dazai explains like how everyone who got cut is basically being absorbed like into this realm, and it's like a fourth dimensional kind of space where all of time is just folded onto itself, because that's not worrisome at all to deal with. Like, basically it's like that intense that like normal like people from the third dimension, because four-dimensional is just like fucking insane. But basically normal people like their minds can't comprehend it and everything like that. It's just that fucking intense and stupid. I'm just calling it stupid just because I don't understand this weird fourth dimension. So I can do that. At least I have an idea of it. It's just horrid. But yeah, so we get like a point of like actually like squinting, and all I could think of, right, is like actually he's like trying to like read a sign, but he's forgot to put his glasses on, right? Because it's as I know very well from experience, like if I did this, my god, see if I was trying to read even just the name of the camera, I would literally be I still can't fucking read it. I need to put this back on because this is not going to be good for me. That was literally just, I'm trying to make light of a stupid moment, right? Okay, just leave me be. It's one of those moods, okay? Because it's like, what the fuck is going on here? I need to make stupid jokes. And I'm sorry. If you came here for seriousness, I don't know why. Clearly I've done a million videos to prove that that is not the case here. Oh, love yous anyway. So yeah, so he's like squinting because he's his brain is just going into a fucking meltdown because he's like getting all this information like shoved into his brain. So he's having a bit of a like information overload because it's just like his brain trying to comprehend what this whole like realm is, and it's just, oh damn, this is just not cool. So like he starts saying that everything's like turning white, and he's like, right, where am I? I just don't understand. Like, I'm in this weird space, it's going white, my brain is feeling like it's about to explode. Where the fuck am I? And Dazai just goes, oh yeah, you're still at the airport. It's like, how the fuck can you still be at the airport? This is not an airport. Oh, but then he's just like, yeah, so this is like the past and the future like intertwining and like just like intersecting each other in this realm. And he just goes like, generally, see with like this amount of info that is just getting like shoved into your brain, yeah, most people would just like not be able to endure it and just like pass the fuck out. And it's just like, yeah, you just lose consciousness because like your brain's just gonna go, can't deal with this, go into hibernation mode, go into safe mode. Yeah, so, but then like Ashley just goes, wait, but I'm the exception to this. And it's like, well, yes, clearly, because despite the fact you're still struggling, clearly, right, you are still awake. And even Dazai backs this up, it's like, yeah, well, you should really know that. Clearly. But he goes like, right, follow me. And Ashley's just like, where? Like, we're in this little void, like, where are we supposed to go? And then Dazai just goes, well, isn't it obvious? We're gonna go to the core of like Gozen's fucking realm. Like, duh, like what? Atsushi, like, come on, get on the same page. Also, I just want to say, it's just really nice getting some like pretty Dazai again. I really miss him. I just really want, like, can we just have like one little random chapter going back to France just to see the fucking hijinks of like Dazai and Chuya? Please. Oh, also to see if Sigma's okay. My god. That poor boy. See, stuck in an info coma. Now, god, I'm sorry. Imagine Sigma in this situation. Like, see if he wakes up from this info coma, right? He would be able to deal with this. No issue. Just saying. So, they traverse the realm that is this fucking weird ass fourth dimension, right? And I just love the details of like the sound cues, and like they've got like that little ripple effect to them. So obviously like earlier on, like you had it with Ashushi's hand when it was like moving it. I was like, oh, I love like they've got their own little kind of reverby thing, and I'm like, ooh, like that's nice. It's just like a nice wee touch, you know? And like, see, I can imagine, see if there was sound, right? Like their steps would be like echoed and like reverbed and everything like that, just like kind of continuously like bouncing off of each other. Oh, that would be nice. Although I don't think that's really the case, because like actually like notice how like quiet it is, right? And Dazai then goes on to explain, right? And basically it's just like,
So actually, this is how this works with sound and everything like that in a contained environment.
So basically it says like in this dimension, like sound like attenuates rapidly in proportion to the cube of the distance instead of the square, right? And Atsushi just goes like, how the fuck do you know this? But Dasa just goes, yeah, I don't actually know this. It's you that knows this. It's like, oh, okay. So we're getting there on the confirmation of like how this is just like this is how mind Dazai works. Like hallucination Dazai works like with the info that Atsushi has. But it also seems to be like on a subconscious level, because why the fuck like would Atsushi be like, how do you know that? If he doesn't know that, if like, or he consciously doesn't know that, you know? Or that's how it would like appear at least, like, because what the fuck does Atsushi know? Also, we shout out to the people in the comments that have been like, oh, this actually might be like black hole, like, just kind of, something that they can do and just takes the form of like whoever's kind of like important to Atsushi, like how to drive them and whatnot. Obviously, like very at the beginning of the series, it was the like headmaster from the orphanage, right? And now it's like turned into Dazai, and it's like, okay, so it might be to do with Blacko rather than obviously actually knowing shit. So it's like to do with the tiger within, because I don't know if I'm actually saying these names right. So please excuse me if I've said it wrong. I literally just looked at it for so long and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm still not saying this right. So please don't take my pronunciation, take it as a grain of salt. I'm not perfect. Definitely not. So yeah, that's a whole theory, but at least it seems like we're getting slightly closer. But this is a Asagiri after all. We're probably not going to get any bloody closure in this, are we? It's like, here's just a little tidbit just to kind of keep you going. Thanks, Asagiri. But anyway, moving forward, we see like a kind of wispy looking like Akutagawa going by, and rightfully so. Atsushi's just like, wait, Akutagawa's here? It's just like, not exactly, because it's just kind of like, yeah, everyone that you see here is like all from like different times, like both like past and the future, and with them like being here, it's just like all versions are just like infinite and whatnot, and like they're just like folding like onto themselves. So you need to be careful, Atsushi, or like you could be lost forever in this realm if you don't like watch what the fuck you're doing. Especially when there's all this kind of fucking wibbly wobbly shit like this, where like future and past can just like go like that to each other and just go woo. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to navigate. Good luck, Atsushi. Oh, and then like we go into the last page, and it's just so quick to get to this point because obviously it's a half chapter, so obviously it's shorter than usual. But after like realizing like the vast extent of the fact that like the past and the future are just like overlapping in this realm and whatnot, like Atsushi gets like overwhelmed and like collapses to the floor, as he does. He likes to fall on the floor recently. Like, how many times has he like fallen just out of like exacerbation and whatnot, just being like, I can't fucking do this, because that's what he does. Like, Dazai turns to look at him, Atsushi just goes, I can't do this. So Dazai asks him like, well, why not? And Atsushi just goes like, right, I can move forwards and backwards, but I can't do that with the past and the present. Like, what do you think I'm here for? Oh, and then like that's how he just like motivates him by saying like, oh yeah, it's simple. Feel strongly. It's like, okay, because that's what you do when you want to experience the past. And that is it. That's the end of the chapter. It's like, okay, this is what we're doing now. Okay. Also, I just want to comment again, like, nice little Dazai panels, because I have to be that bitch. But we're like slowly getting there. But like, What the fuck is this? Obviously, there's hope, because if we're really going to go into it now, right? I don't know if it's a case of Bones fucking up situation. Still could be on the table, because obviously that was so fucking long ago now. My god, in comparison to like how it's been in the manga, right? Like, we technically haven't reached that point in the anime, right? So that means that Atsushi must return to the land of the living somehow. If we're going off the fact that the anime, Atsushi clearly knows who Atsushi is at that point. See it now with this realization of knowing that Akutagawa actually knows who he is now again. The anime makes sense, right? Because it's like, why would we need anyone else? Things that they've said in the past. So obviously he remembers that, right? So obviously, if we're going by that, obviously we should take it with a pinch of salt, because this is still Bones after all. Because why the fuck did they do that? It also makes sense for 2 hours later, because like, who knows how much time is like passed and whatnot by now, by like, you know, that time period. So that could actually work out for somehow. Atsushi finds his way back. They fight Gozen again, but now because Atsushi has now been in the realm of Gozen and done whatever the fuck it is to his core, like, must find a way in how to fucking fight him, right? That is the assumption that I'm going with. Who fucking knows if I'm right? Probably not. I barely am nowadays. But it's fun to speculate, and that's what we do here. Like, it's all fun and games. But my god, jeez. What was with the need for the parallel to fucking chapter 88? That was just painful, right? And that's coming from somebody that it didn't even affect at the time. Like, I'm so sorry if that was like, when you first read that all those years ago, or how long ago it was, and then you were like devastated at that moment. God, this must have hurt, because like, my god, it hurt me. But like I said, I am such a fucking sucker for a parallel. Especially when it's tragic. Like, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, and Bungo always brings them. Oh, let's go. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Like, because this was a thing. My god. But yeah, let me know your wee thoughts down below. Like, how are you? Are you okay? Did you enjoy the chapter? Main thing. Did you enjoy the chapter? Theories. Let's go. I will respond. I'm sorry. I will get there. I will get there. I'm so sorry. There's this nice big chapter comment that I keep forgetting to reply to, and I'm so sorry. I love your theories. Please know that, and you'll know that if you watch this video. I really liked your theories, because I know you asked my thoughts on them, so I'm going to tell you them now. I'm so sorry I haven't replied. I've been busy. But yeah, I love them, and as always, if you want to somehow watch more of my rambles, because that's what you'd like to do, I have my big ass playlist. As always, you can watch all the Bungo content, because there's always going to be something at least, because I am way too deep. Oh, I cannot get out. Help. I'm stuck in the building again. But yeah, so if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I love your wee comments. I love yous. Yous are just a wee joy to have. So thank you. And we will be back with more Bungo content soon, as well as, obviously, as normal, the chapter when it comes out next month. Woohoo! So until then, I did that so awkwardly. I was going so well, and it's like, nah, just fuck up the outro. Why not? But anyway, until next time, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.